Is there anybody who does not know me? Does not know anything? Yeah. So, okay, Dennis said I have been a teacher for until 2010 in business school. I had so young adults from 16 up, so I loved them. I gave business, economics, math, mathematics, I love, and German for foreigners for many years, until the time changed. At the moment I cannot teach them German anymore because this is a conflict to my conscience at the moment. I cannot teach people to conquer my country. I'm sorry, I cannot do it. So I was a teacher for foreigners for more than 10 years in all levels of German language, but I do it in private, but I cannot do it for all who came in. So I'm married, my husband is not here this time. So we are married, we have 3 grown-up children, 2 grandchildren, and yes, and we live in Frankfurt am Main. The city, they say the city of the euro, I say it's the city of Jesus Christ.
That's right.
He will bring the light in, and I haven't given up already. So I still have hope for my country. I don't know how God will do it, but I expect Him to come.
Amen.
Probably different than we expected as Christians. We want it always so soft, you know. It's so easy going, but He will come differently, but I trust Him, He will come. So this is about me a little bit. I think if you have questions, you could ask me afterwards, yeah? So, because I would like to start. So last weekend my husband went to a city, Krelingen, in Germany, and he translated a former Hindu guy. He became a Christian, and he spoke also a little bit about the USA. And he said something like this: could anybody of you imagine what influence this would have on the whole world if the United States of America would be conquered by Islam? Can you imagine the results? Not only for you, but for you too, for the whole world. Take a minute to think about, if you will fall, what this will mean, or would mean for the whole world. And instability everywhere. I don't say that everything your politicians have done in the past was right, you know. I cannot say it. I just speak for you as Christians. You have had such an influence to so many nations. Everywhere where I come, Indonesia, I don't know, in India I also heard about Americans there, you know. Not everything, you know, we know this. Not everything, but many, many, many things you do, you support. You know, some years ago, someone came to Germany from the Middle East, and there was a question-answer time, and they asked him, and they said, what does the Christians, it was before ISIS rose up, yeah? What does the Christians in the Middle East expect from us here in the Western countries? What would you think? What answer did this Christian, this believer, gave to this German pastor? What do they expect from us, from the Western countries? What do you think was the answer?
Freedom.
He said, no. He said one thing: we need strong Christianity in your countries. If you are strong, then they cannot do everything with us what they want. But if you are weak, then they will overcome us. They will kill us more than before. They are afraid of you. When you are strong, When there are strong Christians in your countries, and this brings a stability to the others because they are afraid. Because then they, those Christians, they have something they would have us behind them. Can you understand? They are not alone there as long as they have others, in the most, in the free countries, they are afraid of us. So imagine, think about how important it is that you will keep this country alive and free. It's your task. Nobody can do it. You must do it. We have two possibilities. We always speak about end time. Yes, it is end time. But the end time started already many, many years before. Nobody knows what year, what hour Jesus will come back. We don't know it yet. As long as we don't know it yet, we need to do our work. Amen. What does it mean? More prayer. I say to myself, I am not satisfied with myself. I think I need more fire and prayer. We need to evangelize. Also the people who come here. Today at the airport, I was surprised how many Muslims I saw. I don't know, do you see them?
Keep them over
there. Keep them over there. In Seattle. I learned that you work from your daughter today. Tree huggers, yeah? Right, baby? And you. So, please, brothers and sisters, you need to be strong. We are not churchgoers. We are followers of Jesus Christ. We are disciples to the end of our lives. We need to learn. Yeah? And it's, by the way, nowhere in the Bible written that we would need denominations.
Exactly.
It's unbiblical. And it's not important if Reinhard is right or I am right. When we are not, we discuss about several things, but we agree in most things. But this is not important. If you are right, every one of every of these denominations, they think they are right. They have all the wisdom. Nobody has it. Nobody. We need to stand together. And by the way, sons of Issachar, I just found the scripture again because I read my Bible, whole Bible again, from beginning to the end, and I found in 2 Chronicles this little sentence, sons of Issachar. What was important? They recognized the signs of the time and they knew what to do. It's not only important to understand. There are already more, also in Germany, they see something, but they don't move. They still sit.